What's going on? It's Meraki Monday. In this video, we're going to explain the Cisco Meraki Cloud architecture. The Meraki Cloud is the backbone of the Meraki management solution. We're going to do our best to describe what this Meraki Cloud is, right? So let's go ahead and draw up a cloud, and this is our Meraki Cloud, right? This is made up of multiple global data centers. So we might have a data center in North America, got a data center in South America. Let's say we've got a data center over here in the UK, and so on and so forth, right? This is global. Meraki spans the entire country, continent, and globe. So we can actually use one single pane of glass in a web browser to access the Meraki Cloud anywhere in the entire world, essentially. So looking at this Meraki Cloud, within each data center, we've got redundant servers. So tons and tons of network equipment connecting servers together, servers, and more servers. And these servers run the applications, the software, the tools that create software-defined networking, make it possible in the Cisco Meraki Cloud. Right, and then so within each server, then we can it's multi-tenant, right? So we can create segregated organizations, right? Different tenants for different organizations, customers, etc. Let's take a look at what that might look like, right? So when you're thinking about an organization, right, this is just a container essentially for networks, devices, etc. So let's just say I've got Tours Tech Talk, and this is my organization, right? So it's my org, Tours Tech Talk, and that is a standalone organization within the Meraki Cloud that does not have any access to other organizations. So another organization might be, I don't know, let's just say Acme. Okay, so we've got Acme Inc. Maybe we've got another one. This will be Blinders. Separate organizations, right? We've got 3 separate organizations, and within each organization, we're going to have what are called networks. So let's go ahead and draw out some networks, right? So we might have a network for site A, and we'll have another network for site B, right? Those networks have devices inside of them. So let's just say Tours Tech Talk has one network. Acme Inc. again has another couple of networks for different sites. So that'll be site A, B, C. And you can name these however makes sense for your business or organization. But the key concept here is to understand the difference between an organization, a network, and how they kind of work, right? So going back to that Meraki Cloud, those global data centers, right? The Meraki Cloud is the backbone of the Meraki management solution. So essentially, all management traffic from these devices and networks and organizations flow through the Meraki Cloud, right? So this allows us to stream telemetry and analytics and client data and usage statistics and all kinds of great things that allow us to remotely manage and diagnose and operate our networks, right? We use remote procedure calls, or RPCs, to push and pull configuration information and data from these devices, and it's really neat. It's really cool. Now let's talk a little bit about the networks, right? So within each network, guess what? You have devices, right? And so here we've got a firewall. This is going to be an MX, and we've got a switch, right? So we've got an MS, and then maybe an MR, an access point. So that's an MR. We've got some wireless networking, and we're going to connect to our switch on this port here. And then from there, we're going to connect to our firewall. And then our firewall is going to connect into the internet, right? So that could be our Verizon internet connection, right? And then ultimately, that goes to this cloud that we were talking about before. This is the Meraki Cloud right here. So we've got our devices right inside of this network right here, and our user data doesn't flow to the Meraki Cloud at all, right? So we have users on the wireless and the wireless network. So we might have a little guy here, the phone, and he's connecting to the MR wirelessly, and he's able to browse the web and access services within our organization and everything like that. But what about the user data? That doesn't actually go through the Meraki cloud at all. That user data is going to come in, it's going to traverse, and it's going to go through the network, right? It's going to go to wherever it is destined. So maybe that's a little server, maybe we're accessing files on a server, or maybe that's just straight to the internet, right? And back. It doesn't go to the Meraki cloud. But what does go to the Meraki cloud, this is the management data, the management traffic, essentially. So we can represent that with red, right? It's our management traffic. And this is the device streaming telemetry and all of the actual management-based data that the devices are generating and sending, using those remote procedure calls and a myriad of other network automation tactics and technologies. This data goes into the Meraki cloud and will go through the internet into the cloud. And these are things like statistics, status, uptime, right? Anything that is related to the device and the management. So showing those devices online in the cloud, showing that when they go down, all the ports, the status of the ports, the statistics, all of that is management traffic, right? And so with that management traffic, that needs to be processed by the servers in the Meraki cloud. So what about the reliability of the cloud, right? So the Meraki cloud, it's a 99.99% uptime backed by SLAs, right? So it's got 24/7 automated failure detection. It's got real-time replication between data centers, and all sensitive data, passwords, etc., are hashed on the servers to be obscured and basically secured. So you can rest assured that this global network, this global cloud, will be fully secure. It'll be backed by high availability, and it'll be there when you need it to be there. You can rely on it. Meraki has a great track record with multiple years, many years of experience doing what they do, and they've been able to build this amazing Meraki cloud. Well, this video has been a high-level overview of the cloud management module, if you will, for Learn Cisco Meraki. There's going to be a new video every Monday from me on Meraki Mondays, and we're going to kind of hammer out a lot of the topics that are part of the ECMS, the Engineering Cisco Meraki Solutions exam by Cisco. It's not a all-inclusive course, but I'm going to touch on a lot of the topics. I'm going to do a lot of demonstrations and show you within my own lab a lot of different devices to get you kicked off, get you fired up and excited, and get you knowledgeable about Cisco Meraki so that you could then do your job better, or whatever the case may be as you're learning network technologies. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope you have a great day.
Tech, let's talk about tech, let's talk about tech. George Tech Talk. Let's talk about